Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk with Tom on the Roundtable. I'm your host Tom, and today we're going to talk about a show that was on Cartoon Network. But before it was on Cartoon Network, it was in Canada. It's imported. That's how you know it's fancy. Total Drama Island was a hit. It dominated the ratings on Cartoon Network for the time it was on. And especially from my perspective, everyone at my school was talking about it. Everybody was watching every week. They wanted to see who was going to get eliminated. It was like Game of Thrones. Total Drama Island was impactful when it was on. It indoctrinated children into reality TV. Why do you think Jersey Shore was so popular just a couple years after this show was on Cartoon Network? I don't think it's a coincidence. Am I saying that Canada let Jersey Shore happen? That's exactly what I'm saying. Thanks, Canada. Total Drama Island was an animated version of Survivor meets the real world. It was a bunch of teenagers who I'm guessing aged from 16 to 19. I actually researched this and I couldn't find a solid answer, so from my research, I'm guessing 16 to 19. That's my best guess. Anyways, these kids were all on the show for various reasons, but according to the theme song, they're all on the show for one reason. So all these kids, they got shipped to an island where they are at the mercy of a sociopathic TV host by the name of Chris McLean. And we also had his comically aggressive friend, Chef. Wait a minute. A black chef that is simply named Chef that exists for additional comedy relief. Why does that sound familiar? The way that this show parodied reality TV, it was great. It was enjoyable, even from a young age where I didn't really understand what reality TV was. I mean, it was marketed towards a bit of an older audience, like around what my age was at that time, which was like 10 or 11. So like I had been exposed to reality TV, but I didn't really suffer from the oversaturation that was reality TV, not yet at that age. I would in a couple of years though. It was a character-driven story that was also a elimination-based competition that kept you invested. Every week you were tuning in like who's gonna get eliminated this time. But at the same time, that was a huge drawback for the show because you would have characters who were miles more developed than other characters because they went longer without being eliminated. Some characters were in 2 episodes. Some characters were in almost every episode. And then towards the end, they started bringing back characters, and that's like, I don't even care about this person. I have never cared about this person. They were in 2 episodes. Why do I care? Like, it's not something I can ignore. It's a blaring flaw in the style of writing and storytelling. But I mean, hey, we still love the show, I guess. It just sucks because they also felt the need to retcon certain aspects of the show and be like, hey, remember this person, we're bringing them back. Why? Half-assed explanation. That's why. But as a result, when they started pushing out spin-offs, I was not invested at all. I don't care about Total Drama Action, or Total Drama Kids React, or Total Drama and Knuckles. I don't give a single fuck. So let's talk about these characters, huh? Just a few of them, just the ones I care about, because there were a lot of characters, and I don't want to be here all day. And it's totally not because I don't remember everything super well, because I watched this show years ago and have only refresh myself so much in order to film this video. But I also don't want to sit here all day like, oh yeah, this was Carmen Sandiego. She had a love triangle with Mario and Lapis Lazuli for a few episodes and teen drama. So first of all, we got Heather. We all hated Heather, which is why I gotta praise her for her solid heel work. She was like Ric Flair in there. She was the Ric Flair to the Hulk Hogan's. Heather carried this show because people hated her so much. She was a key component in keeping people invested, and they also found a way to keep her in the show despite being so unpopular by being such a manipulative piece of shit to get people on her side and vote other people off so that she could survive. This is just like wrestling psychology, dog. I'm just trying to work wrestling into everything I do because I have a problem. Like, we all hate her so much, but like, you have to admire the fact that she's such a great character. Like, she is the perfect villain. She was the absolute worst and the most valuable player at the same time. Then you had Gwen, who was a really popular character because a bunch of weirdos had a crush on her. Like, really, I'm gonna publicly shame y'all because I totally didn't have a crush on her. Get it? Totally? Like Total Drama Island? The show with the cute goth girl who I had a crush on? Owen was the poster boy for this show, so obviously he ended up winning. Spoilers. He was the type of guy who, where if I knew him in real life, I would probably be cool with him. But as a character, I feel like he probably didn't resonate with audiences the way that the writers were hoping he would. But also, like, I don't really know. This is mostly just coming from my perspective. And I don't know, I was apathetic towards him. It was kind of a thing where you could tell, like, okay, this is the guy that they're really pushing. And, like, I'm not against it, but I'm not really for it either. So I guess maybe everyone did love him, and I'm just kind of over here being that guy. Or maybe everyone hated him, and I'm just being devil's advocate. I don't know. Then Courtney, she was the Heather for the other team. She was the heel with less heat. She was the bossy, smart girl that nobody liked because she was so bossy and smart. And she had a punk boyfriend named Duncan. Their relationship was the typical trope of,
ugh, I hate you, but let me smash.
Lashana was there to fulfill the role of the sassy black woman, but also go beyond the role when needed. Ezekiel was the outcast with no social skills who pulled up to a clean 6 episodes out of 27. Izzy was crazy, DJ was cool, and there were a bunch of other characters. I don't know, tell us what your favorite characters were in this show, because there were a lot of characters. There was a whole cast of characters, especially once you go into Total Drama and Knuckles and all that. Like, there are too many characters to just name off right here and give my opinion on. But before we lay this topic to rest, we gotta acknowledge the fact that this is a Canadian TV show. Now, I already mentioned that in the beginning, but what does that really mean? The fact that it was a Canadian TV show? Well, for one, they didn't have to abide by the FCC regulations that America had, at least when it came to Canadian TV. When they transferred them over, they had to cut some stuff out, they had to censor some stuff. But at a certain point in the series, everyone over here figured out, oh, all these episodes already aired in Canada, so we can just go online and find the Canadian episodes and then watch those. And ooh boy, there was some stuff in there. Sometimes they said crap, which as a child who only watched cartoons in America, holy crap, they said crap on TV. You can't say crap on Cartoon Network. And they also showed Heather's boobs on TV. I'm not even lying about that. That's not a joke. They actually showed her boobs on Canadian TV, because in Canada, they don't care about that. Like, Canada, they already freed the nipple. So like, they don't care if a woman is topless on television. However, when I saw that as a hormonal teenage boy and I saw how stylized it was, I realized how weird it is to be attracted to animated women. Because it's like, that's just 2 circles and a circle inside of itself. Like, I can just draw that on a piece of paper. Like, that's not... Dog, I don't know. This show was a... This show existed. The camera cut out. The camera was like, we're done. We're not doing this anymore. You've talked about animated breasts on Let's Talk with Tom. That's the point where the camera just shuts off. Thank you for watching Let's Talk with Tom on the Roundtable, but Tom isn't just on the Roundtable. I have my own self-titled personal channel. I have a Twitter, I have an Instagram, I have a Snapchat, I have all that good stuff. In fact, I even have a Tumblr. So, if you're interested in any of that, check that out, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!